In this video, we're going to go over the fastest way to obtain all 10 achievements needed for the achievement closing time and to get the bestowed Sandskimmer mount. And this is also a part of the overall Dragonflight meta achievement. The way that the video is going to work, I'm going to break these into 3 different groups. First, we have the Storm's Fury event, which has just the one achievement, the future we make. And then the majority of them are all in the second group, which are all going to take place within the Time Rifts event. And then the final 2 achievements take place in the Dawn of the Infinite Mega Dungeon, the 2 different wings of that. So the first group we're going to talk about is this first one, the Storm's Fury event, and the achievement, the future we make. For this achievement, you just need to kill the 3 different end bosses during each Storm's Fury event, and these will have a set order of Earth, Storm, and Winter. You need to do multiple events. You will only be able to kill 1 boss per event, but I'm going to go over exactly how it all works and how you can determine which boss will be spawning. So first step is just to check if the Storm's Fury event is active. You can either do this in-game by seeing it on the world map, or if it's not active, you can check when it will next be up over on Wowhead on their main page. If it is active, then you can head over to this portal in Thaldraszus and head through into the event. I would recommend doing this in a group. It is possible to do it solo, but it is extremely tedious and sounds like very high chance of it going wrong. So I would recommend trying to create a group or find a group to make this a lot quicker. When you get through the portal, you'll notice a few different things. You've got these 4 portals up, and you will also notice you have this buff of warmth. Basically, the idea here is we need to disable all 4 of these different portals, which will then cause the boss to spawn. But we have a few different things making that difficult. So the way that we disable the portals is by basically standing there and killing the NPCs that are going to try and attack it, and eventually it will be disabled. But if you leave that portal alone, other NPCs will come and reactivate it very quickly. So you need at least 1 person defending each portal after it has been disabled. And you need to keep an eye on these warmth stacks, because after those get completely reduced, and then it will go into freezing stacks, and you'll start to take ticking damage that will eventually become a huge amount. So if you're in a group, it's a lot easier. Someone can heal you. And also you can buy from this NPC on the main platform, you can buy these deployable heat shields or something, the item that's on the screen here, and you can place that down, and that's going to refill your warmth stacks. You can also gain these stacks by being on the main platform. They'll slowly tick up as well. Cool. So if that all makes sense, you've got a group, you've got all of the 4 portals ticking down. Eventually they're going to be disabled, and then you can head over to kill the boss. And you'll notice that there's different colors for the boss icon and the portals as well, so you get an idea of which boss is going to spawn. So it's not one of the ones you need, then you can wait till the next one, but you also know the order, so you know which boss is going to be up in the next Storm's Fury. Okay, nice. So now after you've done 3 of those in a row and you've got all 3 of the different bosses killed, then you have that achievement done. Nice. 1 achievement down and 1 group down, and on to the next one, which is Time Rifts. This one is the majority of our achievements here. It's 7 different achievements. I'm going to go through these in the order of when they come up during the Time Rift. So the first one, of course, will be following chronological orders to complete 100 tasks. The next one, to all the squirrels I've been before, which is to let Sidormi pet you. Then we have Lock and Load, which is to use 6 different guns. And then we have Collapsed Reality, which is just to get the epic box. Then we have the Verified Rifter, just to complete the Time Rift. Then Chronograde Connoisseur, to complete all the different types of Time Rifts. And finally the Minute Menagerie, to obtain all the different pets. So now I'll go over each of these individually with any tips and how to do them the best way. So the first one, following chronological orders. For this one, you need to complete 100 tasks in that opening phase of the event, which will last for 10 minutes. Before that central portal opens. Basically, after speaking to Sidormi, you just need to focus on whatever task she gives you. Some of the tasks are a lot faster and will get you a lot more progress for this achievement quicker, but it's just complete RNG. You can't really change this as far as I know. It will take quite a few time rifts to get this complete, even if you are really focusing on it. But we need to complete a bunch of them anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem. Also, you can do this every hour. You don't need to wait on a weekly. There's no lockout, basically. So you can do as many of these as you want. They the time rifts run every hour, so you can do as many as you can fit in a day. The next achievement is to all the squirrels I've been before, and this one we need to let Sidormi pet us. So for this one, you need to look for the Titan invasion as part of the time rift, which you can check by hovering over the horn on your world map, and that'll tell you which different types of NPCs will be spawning. So if the Titan invasion is there, you will see these orbs around, and you need to keep clicking on these until you find one of them which gives you fluffier fur, and then with that one you can then head straight back to Sidormi and open her dialogue, which will give you the option to let her pet you, and then you will get this achievement. The next one is lock and load. For this one we need to use 6 different guns, and we need to use those on whichever NPC. You just need to use the abilities basically. So you can see the 6 different guns on the screen here. Now the way that we're going to get these is if the event includes the Glorious Alliance and Blood Horde. You will notice these guns around on the ground, and also some players might be making gun racks which will come up on your minimap, and you'll be able to go and pick guns off of those racks as well. And then you just need to use each different one. I believe 3 of them are from the Alliance and 3 of them are from the Blood Horde, and you will just need to use all of these, and then you can get this achievement. Nice. The next one, or the final one for that first phase, is Collapse Reality, which is just to get that bar at the top of your screen during the first phase to the max on 7,500, I believe, and that's going to give you the epic chest, which will give you this achievement. Now the easiest way to do this definitely is just to join a group, and this will go up really fast and you shouldn't have a problem with it. Okay, the next one, we're heading into that rift in the center. The first achievement here is just the verified rifter, which is just to complete the time rift, which basically means head in, tag the boss, kill it, and then you have this achievement. I imagine most people have this already. And then the next one, the chronograde connoisseur, is to complete each different type of time rift on one character. So there is an exact order, so you can tell which one is going to be up after the one you've just been in, and they're up every hour. So like I said before, and you can just do these throughout the day, hour after hour, if you'd like. If you can only play at one time of the day, yeah, it could be more difficult, but yeah, you can at least track which ones or what time the one you need will be up. So the order that these come up is, I'm just going to start with Asmorn, and then it's Azarath, Askroth, the Warlands, Azeroth, I don't know how to pronounce that, Asmerloth, and finally Uldaroth. After you've completed each one of these, you've been in there and killed the boss, then you will get that achievement as well. And the final achievement for our time rifts is when we come out, we can use the currency that we have gained, the Paracausal Flakes, to gain the different pets. The minute menagerie. There's a few different ways to do this though. You can use the flakes, which would be a total of 19,250 from those NPCs besides Sidormi. They also do drop from the bosses, although personally I've never had any drop, so it seems to be a really low drop chance. And finally, and probably the easiest way, is you can actually just buy these on the auction house from other players. As far as I know as well, you can actually, when you buy them with your flakes, you can actually cage them and put them straight onto the auction house as well to sell them, and you'll still get the progress towards the achievement. So most of them are pretty cheap as far as I know, so you should be able to get this one done probably a lot faster than you realized if you didn't realize they were on the auction house. Cool. After you've got all of these complete, that is the time rifts portion finished, and we can move on to the last group, which is for these Dawn of the Infinite, these heroic dungeons, is just to complete the 2 different wings on heroic for the Dawn of the Infinite. I'm not really going to go over anything here. It's heroic. It did get harder in 10.2.7, but just get in there and go for it. Like, it's really, I had no idea what I was doing, and it was no problem. I probably got carried, but yeah, it's no problem. So just, if you really want some advice for this, then just comment and I'll do my best, but just get in there and those achievements will be easy as well. Cool. So after you have those 2 done, you have this achievement complete, and you're one step closer to that Dragonflight meta achievement as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. In the last video, someone did comment about me making some remix videos, which I would really love to, but recently, out of 10.2.7, for some reason, when remix came out, my ping has gotten really bad. So actually playing the game is pretty hard at the moment. So yeah, it's not really very easy to play remix and make videos, but we'll see. Maybe it'll fix soon and I can start doing it. As always, thank you guys. Peace.